Hi, it's Angela Giles Klocke with Scars and TRs in the Alive to Thrive series. It's funny because today I've been waiting for that perfect opportunity to just sit down and do this video, and I was thinking about the definition of what it means to thrive, and that is, to grow well and to, develop as you go and to just keep rising. And it does not mean perfection. It does not mean that you arrive. To thrive is not to arrive. Thrive is a journey, just like healing is a journey. And I was thinking about it in terms of the fact, as I said, I was waiting for that perfect opportunity. And we do that a lot with thriving because we're thinking along the terms of when I get my ducks in a row, then I will be able to thrive. I'll be able to do that thing, whatever that thing is. And today I have a toddler running around the house, my little beautiful grandson. He's not exactly feeling well, and he's just a little bit cranky at times, and then he's happy at times, and he's cranky at times, and that's life. And you'll hear him running around. As I'm waiting for him to want to take a nap to do the video, I thought, I'm just going to do it now. Because to thrive is not perfection, and there's no perfection going on in my life right now. Just to take you, he is running down the hallway. He is within, let's see, he's just there. He is within distance at all times. And so to thrive sometimes means nothing is perfect. The house is a wreck, and it literally is. There is husky hair everywhere. There are toys everywhere. There's a little guy who's just not happy. I have been trying to do my hair and get completely dressed for several hours, and it just is what it is. The day is not perfect. He's right there. There he is. To thrive is just to be in the moment of life and to keep rising. Today's rising involves a toddler running through and a husky running through, and sometimes some crying and sometimes some happiness, sometimes some poop. That's life. But thriving is not about being perfect and being completely healed. I don't know that I'll be completely healed while I am here on this earth. However, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep thriving. And for me to thrive is to say, that's what I want to do. I want to make the best of every opportunity. I want to make the best of a toddler who's at my feet. Yes, you're going to get my chapstick. And still work and still thrive even when your routine changes. It's okay. Yeah. Words from a 2-year-old. It's okay. And to just be able to thrive when I'm okay. Doesn't it just add just a whole nother level, a bonus level to this video? But to be able to thrive and know that regardless of what obstacles life throws you, you are so much better equipped to just keep rising and to just bend instead of breaking. I'm such a routine girl, and when my routine gets broken, sometimes I am completely thrown off, and then I say, oh well, I guess I'll just do that tomorrow. That's not going to happen. My newest routine has been to get up really early at 4 o'clock in the morning. I know that sounds insane. And in bed by 9 so that I can have time to write and work on my memoir and do all the things that I need to do alone, because life is such that I'm not alone very often. And that's okay. It's beautiful and wonderful, but I also needed to carve out some time for myself. But the issue is that last night I went to bed really late after cuddling with my granddaughter late into the night. And I did not get up at 4 for the first time in several weeks. I was just too tired. And that's okay. That's part of grace. That's part of what it means to heal and to give yourself a break instead of beating yourself up when you wake up and realize that you now lost those morning hours. Instead, it says, you know what? I needed to take care of myself. Thriving is taking care of yourself. Thriving is saying yes when you're afraid. Not when you mean no, because no means no always, but when you are afraid and no comes up as your first response because out of fear, saying yes instead can get you a long ways. Yesterday I gave a speech at Toastmasters that I had not planned, and I was kind of nervous about it, but at the same time I knew my passion for my subject was such that I could probably get up and just talk about it and it would be okay. And there was that part of me that when I got up in the morning that I kind of started thinking I wouldn't go. It's snowing, it's cold, I have a long day ahead. I know my granddaughter's coming that night and I need to conserve energy. And instead, I got up and went, and I feel like gave a really, really good speech. And I ended up winning the best speech for the day. And even though I don't go to win, although winning is great, I go to practice, I go to be brave. And that's part of thriving. So I'm thriving and saying, what's the challenge? I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge and I'm going to do it. And sometimes we're going to win and sometimes we're not going to win. But that's okay because we're still challenging ourselves. And that's what the rest of this series is going to be about. We're going to be talking about thriving. We're going to be talking about being brave and stepping out and doing things that scare the heck out of us. And some days are going to be whiny and some days are going to be happy and some days they'll be poop. But whatever the case, you're just going to keep going and you're just going to keep bending instead of breaking. So join me each week, once again, at scarsandtiaras.com for the Alive to Thrive series. I'm Angela Giles Klocke, and I am so grateful for you and for this life where I get to thrive. Thank you for being here.